I'd say this game really feeds off of a lot of nostalgia too, because if you're a new gamer right now, you're probably not going to understand what the game is all about because, frankly, it kind of, besides it, well captures the animations of The Simpsons. It pretty much looks like shit. Doesn't play that well, and it's fairly easy and not the most fun game. But if you're a fan of The Simpsons, or if you like just in general you like beat 'em ups, or if you played the game when you're younger and you remember growing up, Barney, you'll enjoy it. But everyone else is not really going to get what it's about. So, kind of take your pick of what you think the game will be for you. And also, like the X-Men version, they incorporated the US ROM, which is what I'm playing here, and the Japanese ROM. And there's just few slight differences. It's the same game in terms of levels. It's still the same 8 levels. You fight the same enemies, but the Japanese version, instead of using, if you look in the top left at my HUD, I have points like single digits. The Japanese have basically just added 2 zeros to everything, so you get hundreds and thousands of points instead of just tens and hundreds. And they also added the Japanese version. There are more health pickups on the ground, and your health in the Japanese version can go beyond that bar. So you have a full bar of health up there. I can't go beyond that, even if I pick up the health, but in the Japanese versions I can. And also in the Japanese version, for some reason, there's an extra item that you can pick up and use. It's like an atomic bomb. Why they use that in one version and not the other, let alone the Japanese version, is well beyond me, but they did. And that's pretty much it. There's no real difference. None that I can see, at least. So go here to this boss, this random drunk. I'm a little disappointed no one's joining me. So I wanted to be able to show off the special attacks you can do, which are different for each person. It's like Homer and Marge is different than Homer and Lisa, or Homer and Bart. Also, they added some incentive for, aside from the achievement for beating it with everyone, you get, dang it, you can unlock special stuff called cool stuff in the main menu, and that's like promotional art, a history of the Simpsons game, the one you're playing, like the production line and everything, a sound test, and a music test. So, it's cool, it's nice to have. It's neat to see anything extra put into the game. It takes about, if you watch the whole video here, probably, I'd say 20 minutes to beat the whole thing. If you're really good, it could take less than that. If you're playing on expert or something, it'll probably take a little bit more. Actually, this is probably my least favorite level, just because it's not that inspired. And it's really not like a Simpsons location. Mount Springfield, or whatever they call it, Springfield Butte, is that how you say that? But, it's also, I like how it has, the game has different enemies to fight. You don't usually fight these, henchmen or thugs or whatever, most commonly. But, you'll see in the next level, the Dreamland is where the characters you fight gets really creative. And, I like that. It's funny. They really do capture the feeling of The Simpsons and their wackiness, especially the older episodes. Nelson. Pick up Blinky here. Oh yeah, you get unlimited credits in free play, but when I was saying you get credits in the other modes, you get all your credits, and then each credit has a few lives. So you do get a few lives. The only time you don't get extra lives is with the survival mode. You just get the one. Each character pretty much handles the same. I mean, it's kind of all the same stuff. But I said if I'd have to pick one character that I think is better than the rest, it's probably Lisa, just because her jump and attack move, like, you know, when you do it together, and Marge's this butt bump. Hers is like, she just kind of like flicks around her jump rope, but it kind of does damage like all over the place. So you can hit enemies in front of you and behind you, and that's probably the best way you could do it. Like I was saying, this is probably my favorite level just because it has hilarious characters for you to fight. You're basically fighting the dreams of all the Simpsons characters, so you got, you know, Homer's Donuts and everything like that. As you can see, it really is much more effective to do this attack. It kind of does like 3 attacks in one, so it makes it a bit easier. And then the boss is this anthropomorphic bowling ball. I feel sad. I don't know why no one's joining my game. Maybe they don't want to play on easy. Pretty easy boss, to be honest. Booyah, beat the computer. So we're almost there. Channel 6 News. Unfortunately, there's no Kent Brockman.